And with that done, I'm officially moving in to the new order. I signed the law.
Hear me, hear me. New law in the city.
Work in order. Winterhelm fell, but we will succeed. We are the chosen ones, the last stand. We will prevail. Hope is for the weak. We have strength and courage. Good. There is no more need for hope. There is what has to be done to survive. The night of changes. Dawn breaks and the streets are silent. You declared our city the bastion of the strongest, toughest, and most obedient people. There's no place in it for doubts, troublemakers, rebels, and reactionaries. Everyone who was a threat to the unity of our city under you as the leader of the new order has been dealt with. 25 citizens died. The others have rejected the reviews. Hope will never be a problem again. No one will think in these categories anymore. It had to be done. And we had to accept it. Discontent? I do not care about these things, these trivial matters. I need resources and I need hands, I need people. And if they want to die, if they want to just lay in the street and freeze to death, I will replace them. There's plenty of people now. Sir, an execution platform has been set up by the generator. Whenever you order it to be put to use, a public enemy will be executed. This will lower discontent greatly. Good. Soon, nothing will matter. Send out the patrol, and then round up the prisoners. Everything we do from now on is for the people, by the people. Numerous frozen bodies lie on the cave floor. They must have run out of their fuel for their stoves. By the dead bodies, we have found many crates filled with papers, a testimony of the extensive research dedicated to the fluctuations of the Earth's magnetic fields. It's too heavy to understand by our scouts and too heavy to bring it to the city. Ugh. That's a ripoff, but fine. Send them to the hut. So we still have the problem of me not knowing if I'm actually getting my supplies. I need steam cores so I can make the advanced facilities. At the very least I've got my wood, but I think I got royally fucked by a glitch here. At least with the road. I could have had wood this entire time. Hungry mother. Sir, a woman has come to plead with you. She wants more food rations, but the cooks say that she's already received her allowance. I beg you, Captain, the woman says in a trembling voice. Your men mean well, but they must have made a mistake. I need 2 rations, one for me and one for my sick child, please. Here, take your 2 rations. Oh wait, we don't have any food anymore, because I had to shut down the hothouses. This is terrible. We're gonna begin our research once more. Amputees. People who may become amputees as a result of serious frostbite, work accidents, other mishaps, or after becoming gravely ill. That's fine. They can sit around with their stumps. I no longer care. Kill an enemy of the public. Those who would oppose you threaten the survival of our city. At your command, we will bring them to justice. Such display of firmness will lower discontent. Good. We have too many sick. And no food to go around. We used to have so much. At least we don't have to worry about the number of people anymore. theft causes riot. Sir, we investigated the discrepancies between the raw food use and output of the cookhouses. It turns out the cooks are stealing food. People are furious. We caught one thief. They say they want to secure their families before the storm shuts down the food supply. Make an example of them. Now here's the question. Why aren't we getting that much food? Is it purely because I took out one hothouse? Or is there something else going on? Because at this point everyone's sitting at 0 food rations. Oh right, we killed the people here. Well, you know, you could get a foreman to make you guys more efficient, but you're taking so long to cook the food, doesn't matter, I guess. Alright, we have wood. We can do things. No, but I don't have steam cores because we're not getting a single steam core from our outpost, which is supposed to be delivering steam cores. An ill-fated project. Scientists who built this station designed it to withstand the Arctic climate, but they clearly underestimated the fierce Arctic fauna. The doors and windows have been bashed in by heavy blows, letting inside the cold and snow. Scientific and life support equipment froze and burst, dooming the base and its inhabitants. Take the technology. I don't know what that means for me. I guess I just get a free research from them, maybe. Come on back. Do what you have to, and everything will be fine. So many more people just keep on dropping dead. This is so bad. Things were going great until suddenly I ran out of wood and I couldn't make upgrades and buildings anymore. Oh boy. Allows up to other funds to be used in workshops and factories. It's actually not what I want. Honestly, I don't know what I need now. Because one of the most fundamental resources of this game is not available to me. And so I don't know what to do. Oh hey, here's the beacon thing. Advanced measuring instruments installed in the beacon will enable us to gauge the severity of incoming storms. Very fantastic. Alright, we have wood. It's time to help my citizens. It's time for a supreme overhaul of our city. Okay, and the people have been sitting here dying for so long. But now we have the wood to help them out. Okay. That is 8 houses. That should be able to handle the vast majority of the people who are homeless. You introduced a law to give people rest and relaxation, but failed to build a public house in time. It's literally right here.
Attention, shift is over.
I don't care about broken promises anymore.
Praise our glorious leader.
people get what they deserve here. That's one hell of a way to execute somebody. Blast them with the frost. Alright, we have 77 workers unemployed. The vast majority of them are kids, but that's fine. Keep it up. We need workers around the clock. Hey kids, don't you want to work at the hothouse all night? Keep it up, everybody. Your hard work is gonna keep humanity going. Doom-mongering drunks. Sir, a dozen or so people got drunk and took to the streets. They were chasing after women, yelling that we should have some fun before the storm kills us all. What should we do with them? Send them home. They affect discontent and hope? Hope doesn't matter anymore. That went away when we accepted so many people and all the resources in the world stopped showing up. Thank God, at least we're getting wood from the outpost. I'm gonna do something here. Oh, this place is frozen. Now I just never will get the place, so I guess that's fine. At least 10 citizens must be available. Do I really not have 10 civilians just chilling around? Not anymore, I guess. Okay, I definitely have at least 10 workers. Really, I don't, actually. Wow. Okay. Well, it's actually kind of awkward. There's nowhere for me to send an outpost team, and I just made an outpost team. So, that was a waste of resources. Maybe they'll double up on the wood. That would be fine. I don't think my city's gonna make it. Oh cool, they came back with technology for their sleds.
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
At least there's that. Alright, the beacon can now gauge the severity of incoming storms. Sir, the scientists couldn't believe their eyes, but they've double and triple checked their calculations. They say the strongest winds of the storm will cause the temperature to plummet beyond anything we've experienced before. Hunting will be impossible. The plants in the hothouses will freeze. Everyone left outside the city will perish. And so if we can't heat our homes properly, if we can't heat our homes properly, we have to prepare. Hope falls. No hope to worry about now. Prepare for the storm. We saved everyone we could from the places we knew were still sheltering survivors. God help the rest. Recall all scout teams and outposts. I need to explore. Fallen Star. We searched the remains of this camp. There must have been some scientific operation dedicated to the research of whatever punched this hole in the ice. Now the place is deserted and there's nothing of value to be found here. Head to the crater. This is our final day out here. How many days do we have left? Gather at least a week's worth of food? A total of 2,970 food rations? Unfortunately, the best place to get food rations is on the edge of the storm. So that's not happening. We're not gonna make it. We're not gonna make it. There's just too much. We took in too many people. They ate all of our food, and I didn't get a single goddamn steam core from my steam core outpost. That should have been at least like 10 steam cores. So now I sit here, biding time. When's the storm hitting us? 3 days! 3 days! 3 days to the end. I don't even know if it's worth it for me to try to make an infirmary for these sick people. The crater is fresh, with broken ice around the rim. We searched the camp for clues the scientists' fate and found none. Everything's in order, but not perfect order. It looks like they went out to do something and didn't return. Maybe they tried to descend into the crater and got lost in the maze of broken ice, or got caught by a blizzard, or both. I don't know. But yes, head on back home with the technology. Oh shit. You guys can head home. I think we're good. Yep, whoever is gonna die, or so there's nothing I can do about them. Are there any buildings I could dismantle for steam cores right now? The factory. I don't even know what I could make with the steam core now. It's too late. All my advanced buildings, all my advanced plannings, they're gone. They're down the drain. The only things I can do now are try and upgrade to the final level.
By order of our great leader, work shift is over. March to your quarters.
I find it pretty amusing that they're like, okay, by the way, gather an entire week's worth of food. Everything's gonna be terrible here. But my hothouses. Why do they have to be so screwed? Healthcare protest. Urgent need. I'll build an infirmary, guys. Don't worry. And I actually will. Actually, no, I won't. An infirmary costs resources that we just don't have. Send in the kids. We've got so many of them. Maybe we're gonna need to eat our own people to survive this. We got 509. Well, we used to have over 600. Sir, a group of survivors has reached our city. They are tired, but they'll need a place to rest, a bite to eat, and perhaps some medical attention, but they're ready to lend a hand however they can. Cool. Good. They can sit out like everybody else. We're losing so many people daily. At this point, I'm just waiting to see the end of the line. one cookhouse really not enough for any of this? Because we're not even, we have raw rations, we're just not making food. What the hell's going on?
Our leader calls us to work. Slackers will be severely punished.
Alright, cookhouse. Send in more people. Because I don't know why my food's not getting cooked. Oh, now it is. Oh, it's because it wasn't work hours yet. It wasn't work hours. That's a herp on my part. Herp on my part. Generator power upgrade. Kablamo! You know, if we only get down to like 30 people left alive, then we don't need to have so many rations for people, right?
Attention, shift is over. Proceed to quarters. Praise our glorious leader.
Ooh, I can dismantle automatons? Oh shit, that would have been helpful to know. I tried to check it earlier, but I didn't see where it was. Sir, an argument erupted between some workers last night. Some of them wanted them a portion of the resources their facility produces so they can prepare for the storm. It came to blows, and though nobody was seriously injured, tensions are running high. Well, let me know what's going on. Are we doing this again? The part where they built the road and it doesn't actually work. Okay. Okay, reloading didn't work. Don't know why. There's a road here. There's a road here. It'd be nice if it could be connected. It's just constant dinging.
Brace yourselves. Home is coming.
Fear of the storm. A mob storms the stockpiles. Sir, a crowd of terrified people have stormed the stockpiles and start plundering our supplies. We managed to fight them off, but they demand wood for heating to reinforce their homes. Well, you'll find that the city comes first. And if you disagree with that notion, then you can get executed.
Work is virtue. Praise our great leader.
Oh, hey! Everything's shutting down. That's not good. I need more workers. I need more coal. But we'll let everything just wind down a little bit while we wait, while we relax. Did everybody get home safely? Okay. Very good. Oh, are we bringing new people into town still? Oh, they're entering a real shithole. You know one thing that's nice about my generator? Having been so high, it takes like the entire day for it to like to fully cool down. All right.
All crews, turn over your tools. The shift is over.
The shift is never over. Everywhere needs to keep going. Emergency shifts all around. If we don't keep working, the end will come. It's only one day away, and everyone wants to sit here And do nothing? Are you kidding me? I should be able to put the entire city on emergency shift. It's the final day after all. I think we just held an execution. Yeah, that's one way to deal with that. Hey, here's some good news. We're finally getting down to the last 15 sick people. Well, that'll be our final execution before the end, I think. Maybe we'll... Nope, yeah, it is. Because you can only do it once every 2 days. Wow.
Hear me. New law in the city.
All right. Let's do some forceful persuasion. Make sure that the people know what we want to do to them and what we could do to them. Dude, these coal mines are doing a great job, honestly. How comfortable is my town? At level 4, it's doing pretty amazing. At level 4 overdrive, it's doing pretty amazing. Alright, 24 hours left to the end of the world as we know it. 110 degrees? Oh my god. The temperature is just... it's too low. This is ridiculous. We don't even have extended range on my generator.
Work is virtue. Praise our great leader.
Our town's gonna freeze. They're gonna die. Generator ready. We did what we could to raise the heat output of the generator. This alone might not be enough. All our homes and workplaces should be as warm as possible. The cold that's coming could kill in minutes. I guess that's what we're gonna see. Unless we keep our generator on overdrive, then I can take out the entire city in one go. It won't be the end of the world. At least, not in that kind of way. I can't believe we're so low on people who are available. How many people? We have 409 civilians. How is everything staffed? That's impressive, honestly. Building abilities. Pshaw. You know what we need? Oh, right, we don't need propaganda anymore. Let's do a patrol. One final patrol before the end of the world. 15 hours. Well, this is it. This is the end of the line. I tried really hard to make this town work, but in the end, didn't even matter.
Shift is over. March to your quarters.
I want to get the core to overdrive. That's how we're gonna shut this place down. The storm's happening in 5 hours, well, the explosion's happening now. Turn off the overdrive. The generator stress level is at critical level. You have to turn off the overdrive now. I see. gonna turn off the overdrive now. But you see, I'm not gonna turn off anything. This city has fallen into what I should have done a long time ago. There was no way we could stand this cold, but we tried for so long. And we lasted for so long. Farewell, town. The generator, it's gonna blow. The generator has been damaged and is gonna blow. We can fix it, but only a child is small enough to fit it into its mechanisms. Alternatively, a steam core can be used to shunt some pressure from the damaged assembly. Nope. The generator will blow up. Our city will die. All is lost. It's gonna blow! Hide! There's nowhere to hide now. This crater is gonna go. And the last thing people are gonna have to worry about will be the cold. For all they're going to feel is the heat of the generator. For the rest of their lives. The end. The generator has exploded. Without the heat and steam power from the generator, the infrastructure of the city quickly grounds to a halt. People survive for a while, but soon they run out of things that can be burned to keep them warm. One after another, they all freeze to death. Alright, new story available. Whoa. There are other things that you can do. Cool. But I want to see what happens if there's a different ending if we don't overdrive and blow up. I mean, everyone's gonna freeze, obviously. But we'll turn off the overdrive. Turn it off. There you go. Last second. Ooh. How many hours until the end? 1 hour. I'm gonna let it tick down.
Bundle up. It's getting colder.
So how cold does this storm get? The storm hits the city. A howling gale bursts upon the city and the generator creaks and groans under the weight of the wind. Pale faces turn towards rattling windows. Trembling lips utter words of prayer. The cold will be brutal. Hunting is impossible. The soil in the hot houses will freeze. We'll have to make do with the food we've stockpiled. The city must survive. Yeah, you see, here's a problem. We have stockpiled pretty much nothing. So this is the end of the line. The storm
Work is virtue.
will take
Praise
everything
our
out.
great leader.
Oh, hey! People are actually still working. They're gathering coal and stuff. They ain't got food, though. Hold on. The generator flares to life. It's not over yet. Are you absolutely sure the hothouses can't give us more food? Inoperative. Building disabled by a storm. That's such bullshit. That is such bullshit. Ah, yes. The soil inside this building that is heated up by your generator and the heater inside the building itself does not work. Sure. That's how powerful the storm is. You know, I'll give credit. I never upgraded my hothouses to the better hothouses, so it's fine for the basic hothouses to just fail, I guess. Dude, the temperature's gonna drop even more? Are you kidding me? Holy shit. This town is so dead. But we can make it at least through one day of the storm. I didn't think it was possible for it to get this cold.
Frost is here.
The wind, I can't hear my own thoughts. That's okay, you know whose thoughts you can hear? The thoughts of a dying man. Haha. Oh, send a child to fix it. Sorry, I forgot about the overdrive. Hey, can we just keep this on? I'm gonna keep it in overdrive. I'm just gonna send hundreds of children to their deaths to keep this thing working. It's negative 148 degrees. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. All is lost. What happened? Oh, the generator blew up. Okay, so you can't send 2 kids to keep it alive. No! Son of a bitch. Oops. I just want to see them freeze. Because that'll be better than them just blowing up. Fine. Now you won't blow up. Instead, you'll just all slowly freeze to death as the cold envelops everything. It's getting a little cold everywhere, isn't it? We can watch in this view and see how hell
Cold is coming.
just keeps getting worse and worse. Negative 148 degrees. I think everybody should put their face against this. Their last act of civilization will be to kill a guy right here. Also, I can't believe it. This road still hasn't been built. We actually still have raw food available to keep the people alive in that way. What's going on? What do you guys want? Storm's harvest. Captain, the ill and their families have gathered to demand that we do something, anything to help them. But the number of frostbite cases keep rising, and we might not be able to help all the sick in time. You could use triage to heal most of them, but many of them would have to die. We're doing triage. We'll be able to dedicate all of our efforts to healing those who can recover quickly at the cost of sacrificing the more severely ill. There.
Hear me. New law in the city.
The doctors will just pick who lives and dies? That's scary. May God forgive us, but we just can't save everyone. Don't worry. Everyone is going to die no matter what. That is the unfortunate consequence of us failing to prepare for the end. It just came so suddenly. How could we have known? How could we have known? This music's really intense, by the way. How cold is everything? Jeez, there's like almost no heat. It's only the hubs. Oh no. Come on! We're gonna warm you up, guys, don't worry! Are they actually outside for the execution? Yeah, there's the dude, there's the dead guy. Oh my gosh. So this gets to be a kind of awkward dance of like, when it's daytime, we get enough coal to keep the generator alive for a little bit longer. Ooh, it's getting even colder! You least automatons don't have to worry about cold. This place is gonna keep mining coal for the entire time everyone's dead. We still somehow over 300 people. Thought we were at 306 at some point. What the hell? Don't worry, that number's very, very quickly draining. Bring it back! And turn off the overdrive, because I'm not trying to blow up my people again. Oh, I turned it. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's on. I'm gonna get them through as many nights as possible. Overtime, guys. We need more coal. We haven't used any of the raw food. I think my cookhouse broke too. The storm, the darkness before dawn. Sir, one of our engineers has come crashing through the door, white-faced, demanding to see you. I've run the calculations. With the new data, the storm will pass in a couple of days. But the temperature just before the end will drop drastically. Nothing can protect us from such cold. Panic is starting to spread and the people are losing hope. We have to stay strong. We have to keep going. We're gonna keep losing people. But we can't do anything. People are furious. Final warning. Sir, people are extremely discontent with your rule. A revolt could break out against you at any moment. What should we do? Shit. You have 2 days to lower discontent. With what? I have no food to send people out on patrol. I've got no wood to send out propaganda. All I can do is murder my civilians. Calm them down with the gods. People refuse to work. Stir, you know what? You're gonna work to the end of your days, which is probably in the next 2 days. Doesn't matter if you take my city over. There's nothing left for you to run. Okay, all right. We need certain buildings to be running. Where's the charcoal kin? This needs to be running on overtime, but it's still already running, so that's kind of, it's doing what it can. Don't I have another charcoal kin? GaLm. God damn it, I did it again. Come on, get the cookhouses working. Seriously, the cookhouse isn't capable of running. It's probably because of the storm, isn't it? They just go, no, you can't make any more food. You needed to make it before the end, player. It's the weather. That's bad. That's not good. We can't cook food. The people are starving. Only 3 are actually starving now. So, I mean, good for them. We're so close to the end. Execute. To stave off the discontent just a little while longer. Frozen family. Sir, the family living in this house. They're all dead. They were found huddled in tight places under the beds, behind wardrobes, next to each other. Some partially undressed. All of them froze to death. May they rest in peace. This isn't how I wanted it to end. I wanted to get everybody out of here. I wanted everyone to live. I wanted to get them past the end of the days. already. We were naive to think that just because we were able to give a lot of hope, keep discontent down, that's all that would matter. I don't know what to do from that point onwards. But boy, oh boy, if I could turn steel into coal, that'd be great. The guards disobey you? Guys, we have to hold on for just a little bit longer. Just wait until the sun comes up. Miracles happen. Sir, it's a miracle. The man who went looking for his daughter is back. He brought her with him. He says that he found her soon after leaving the city, but then they got lost and had to wait for a lull in the blizzard to find their way back. They're both exhausted and frostbitten, but very happy. Oh, that's good! Now, if that could reduce the discontent by like a lot, that would be great. It didn't. It's the dawn before the final day. I just want to make it to the end. There's no one working anywhere anymore. Keep it running. We need coal. Is the charcoal kin down? Nope, that's the guard station. That's fine. Guard station's not as necessary as it used to be. Here, propaganda bulletin. Don't worry, guys. Everything is fine. The generator isn't shutting down very rapidly in the worst part of the day. Oh boy. Can I tell these people to super emergency shift? Because we need it. We absolutely need it. There's hope. There is hope that maybe, just maybe, they'll make it. Sir, even more people have abandoned their workplaces. They're completely petrified. Many of them don't believe we'll make it. This time the entire staff of this gathering post have refused to go to work. Stay, or we all die faster! Even the children will work. We need the coal. I'm diverting resources from the other buildings. We don't need workers in guard stations. We need workers getting these mines to give us more coal. Okay. All right. We're going to steam level 4. And we're turning on overdrive once more. Healthcare promise broken. Oh, I'm sorry. We have a little bit of a problem, and that problem is I ain't got shit for you. Maybe if y'all worked a little bit harder and actually delivered steam cores to me so I could have made some really advanced buildings and maybe not fucked around on the road so I could actually, I don't know, get wood for us to make those buildings and houses before everybody died in the streets, good things could have happened. We had so much potential. We had so much potential. I could have made like three more hot houses or upgraded the hot houses that we had, made a hell of a lot more, like just, I don't know, hunting huts. We had like over 300 people suddenly. And we could have had it all. We could have had it all. Fear of the storm, work ceases. Sir, most of our people have abandoned their workplaces to stay home with their families. Only the medical facilities are still functioning. The city holds its breath, waiting for whatever the end will bring. We have to stay strong, even though everything's fallen. If my people can survive this one last night, where apparently it's gonna fall below negative 200. Holy shit! 230 degree. Hold out a little bit longer, guys. You don't have to die in mass. But we're sure gonna gather a bunch of criminals and put them in jail. Oh, never mind. At a burial? Who's at the fucking cemetery at this time? $417 people lie here. Oh my god, we've lost so many. I didn't realize just how many civilians we had. But we're making it, guys. No, I'm gonna get fucking booted out of the city, but they made it to the morning. Discontent falls, you have managed to placate our people? What? What? Really? We survived, we made it. We lost like 300 people, but we did it. We did it, we survived the final blow. We will live. We have survived. I did? What? We started as a formless rebel. Is it actually gonna show my entire place being built up? Oh god. Battered by the elements. That's actually pretty legit. 80 people. Disorganized. Weak. First, we put our children to work. Parents lost their children, and every day was a struggle. So we adapted. Executions of public enemies. Wait, hold on, that was a lot later. Brainwashing propaganda, that was a little bit, a lot earlier. Forceful interrogations, a lot later. Prisons, middle of the road. And in the fight for survival, we crossed the line. What? Yeah, we did a little bit. Order became despotism. The city survived. But at what cost? But was it worth it? Okay, that's kind of generally the line. No, it wasn't really super worth it because our town's probably gonna die anyways. 1887, the glorious city of New London. 160 citizens. -22 degrees Fahrenheit. We only had 160 civilians left over at the end of the line. Wow. Wow. Okay. Well, that was, I guess that was Frostpunk. A whole lot of shit went wrong there at the end. A lot of it being glitches. The vast majority of our issues at the very end of the line were because of glitches. Or just something that wasn't being explained. We weren't getting steam cores. Roads weren't building for days. And that's that. Now, it's my fault that I put off the wood stuff for so long. I probably could have built that way earlier and I would never have had to run into the wood issue. But boy, oh boy, did we get screwed at the worst possible time for the steam core. Because if I had access to the steam cores from that outpost daily, once a day, that's probably somewhere between 10 to 20 steam cores that I did not fucking get. That I absolutely did not get. And that's bad. That's bad. But that was an interesting experience. I want to try the other scenario, the arcs, because that sounds kind of interesting. I want to see more of it, because this is interesting. I think the only problems with the game, besides the glitches that we had, was that at some point, our scouts had nothing to do, and I had them just sitting around for a long time. That, I really felt the pain of that when suddenly all of our resource income just stopped from, like, the scouting. Especially the steam cores, because of the glitch, where the outposts weren't giving me shit anyways. The other problem is that reading what was going on in my city was just a massive clusterfuck by the end. I had so many buildings and so many like little different effects going on there that I had to rely a lot on just kind of like clicking on buildings and just going, oh yeah, right, I put the coal mine over here, and the 50 houses over here, and a guard tower in the middle of these houses over here. And obviously you can eyeball a lot of these things, but a little bit of that, it was a little overwhelming, but that was interesting for a little, I guess a $30, no, I got it for $26, $26.99 on Steam. So I expected to die much earlier on. Like all the shit that happened at the end there, where it was basically just an entire week of me watching everyone die. I thought that was gonna happen at the beginning for me. So it wasn't nearly as hard as I thought it was gonna be, but maybe the other scenarios will be a little bit different. You have a main story, and then you probably have shorter stories. Although there's a scenario that says unlocked on day 20 of the arcs. So this is at least, considering the main campaign lasted like 50 days, 50 in-game days, that's about a third to half of the length of the main story right there too. So I want to see what that is. I want to find out more about what's going on, and preferably without any glitches. But for now, I think we're going to end off, and I will see you guys later.